This is a quick and step-by-step detailed guide on how you can do your Nigerian passport renewal online without going physically into the Nigerian embassy. Now, the first thing you would want to do is to go to the Nigerian Immigration Services website. You want to sign up and then you want to start filling out your application form. Bear in mind that before you can completely and successfully fill your application form, you need to have your NIN, your birth certificate, and your local government of origin handy, because you need to upload this on the website before your form is completed. Now, after you've completed your form, it's going to generate an application number and a reference number for you. You should keep this. Take a snapshot of the form because you need this for your biometrics application online. Now, if you are doing the online application, you're going to be paying $330. However, if you want to do the physical biometrics, I mean going into the Nigerian embassy, then that would cost you $230. Now, at the end of your application on the website, you're going to have your form, which is going to have your application and your reference number. The next thing you want to do is to head on to Play Store or App Store, depending on which phone that you use, and download the NIS mobile app. When you download the NIS mobile app, you click on the biometrics part, means that you're ready to do your biometrics. Now, this is where it gets a bit tricky. Initially, I started with an iPhone and it enabled me to capture my face, but when it got to the finger capturing, I was stuck on my iPhone. It wasn't able to capture my fingers. But when I tried using my friend's Android, after a few trials, I was lucky enough for my fingers to be captured. So I don't know if it has anything to do with using an Android or an iPhone, but that was my own personal experience. So when you have that app, when you get on that app, you click on biometrics, and then it's going to prompt you to capture your face, capture your fingers, your right and your left fingers. And when it captures successfully, like I said, you need to have a lot of patience. When it captures successfully, the next thing that you would proceed to do is the payment. Now, you need to make sure that you have you are in a place where the network is really good so that your payment can go once. Once you make your payments, it's going to send you a receipt to your email acknowledging payment. Now, after you've made your payment, they are not going to send you any email to tell you, okay, head now to the post office or, go and submit your passports. They are not going to send you any email. So the next thing you want to do is to head to the post office that is closest to you. Now, these are the things you need to do when you get to the post office. You need to buy 2 special delivery envelopes. You need to have a printout of your payment receipts and your application form. And then you also need to buy a £20 postage stamp from the post office, addressing it to the Nigerian High Commission. Now, one of the special delivery envelopes, you're going to put your application form, your payment receipt, your old passport, and the postage stamp into that special delivery envelope, and also attach this extra one that you've bought into that special delivery envelope. And then in the envelope, you're going to write your address, okay? I mean the one that you're putting into the other envelope. You're going to write your address because that's the one they're going to send your passports back with. Now, on the other envelope which you're sending with, you're going to have the Nigerian High Commission address on it, and also have your own address on it. I'm going to put up the Nigerian High Commission address on this video. So once you've sent this off, to be honest, at this point is inshallah, you just need to pray and wait. So mine took about 1 month, but you can actually monitor the progress or track your application online. So when you track it online, there are different stages. It can tell you application has been received, processing, at passport production, issued. So using your application number and your reference number, you can always track your application and know at what stage it is at the moment. But you need to exercise some patience because it can take some time. I know people have come and said that they've got theirs in 2-3 days, good, but mine took about 1 month. However, if along the line in you're concerned, you have any questions or you have any worries, you can always send them a message on Instagram, the Nigerian Immigration Services on Instagram. They respond really well. There's someone that will take your queries, someone that will take your concerns, and I'm sure they will look into whatever problems that you have. So this is how I got mine without going to the Nigerian embassy. So if you have any questions, let me know and I'll be happy to answer to the best of my knowledge. I hope this video has been helpful. Bye.